Welcome back to Animic with Neil.
And Nathan.
This is apparently the final episode because we have found out just mere seconds ago that we have no idea what to talk about anymore. So we're just going to keep going with Attack on Titan and figure out what else we didn't talk about. Nathan?
Well, we could theorize what was Eren doing during a 4-year time skip.
I think it was pretty obvious what he was doing. He was plotting on how to get back to how to get to the mainland, and once he did make it there, he just sort of sat and waited for Reiner to notice him.
Yeah, I know. I kind of realized that as soon as I said it.
Yeah. Chopped off his leg and went to the mainland. Why did he chop off his leg?
I think, no, he lost his leg in war.
No, he didn't.
I thought he was a wounded soldier. No memory of his family.
That's what they called him, but no. That's not what it was. He had to have chopped off his own leg. That's the only thing that I can think of. Let's talk about Before the Fall. We haven't talked about Before the Fall yet.
Oh my god, why haven't we?
Maybe this isn't the final episode. Let's talk about Before the Fall.
Well, this is definitely not the last episode. We just both need to...
This is the last episode for a while.
Yeah. Catch up.
Catch up on our animes. And neglecting to watch Dragon Ball. Never going to watch Dragon Ball.
Me never gonna watch Monster Musume.
Yeah, you say that now, but...
Again. Okay,
Before the Fall. So, what is your opinion on Before the Fall?
I thought it was great to a part where I got up to.
Which is where? You don't remember? Oh, Jesus. Where I'm at, they just found out how to make it the 3D mobility gear, or the omnidirectional mobility gear. They just figured out how to do that and make it ultra lightweight, like they have in the main manga. Because for a while it was just vertical, and you kind of relied on gravity for the falling onto the Titan and killing it. Because in Before the Fall, they don't know how to kill Titans yet.
Yeah, we don't. I remember that. I just remember, like, one dude killed a Titan, I think.
One guy killed a Titan by getting close enough to his neck with a bomb.
Yeah, but didn't he die while doing it?
He did die. He did blow up. I don't get that. How is it that he could do that, but us with cannons shooting directly at their napes can't kill them?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
It works in the game. I've seen cannons shoot at Titans in the neck and then they die.
It probably does work, but we probably don't get to see it that often. It's probably harder when...
Yeah, when they're coming right at the cannons.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they blow their heads, like, almost clean off.
So Titans don't have any senses, right? Except for sight?
Sight, and you've got to assume that they taste.
Yeah, but they have hearing, too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they can hear.
But do they have smell? Like, can we smell humans? I'm not sure if that was ever stated.
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think they do.
I'm gonna look it up right now. Sorry about this episode being all over a place.
Oh yeah. But yeah, they. I was surprised when I started reading it to see that they didn't have the swords from the main manga. They just had swords, just straight up swords.
Yeah, like. Amount of time, if they ever wanted to attack, was like what mainlanders had like knowledge of what was going on.
They had to have.
Yeah,
and they had actual militia, like they had guns and stuff. The only guns that they have on Paradise are they're connected to the mobility gear and they use the gas.
Yeah, they were hidden too. Like
they were like hidden.
Yeah. So I don't understand, like...
I wonder if we'll see one of those in Before the Fall. And it'll, like, give us a reason as to why they were hidden so deep.
Well, because that government was corrupted. I wanted to think like there was no hope of trying to.
Right. Well, the guns don't work against Titans, though. They're mainly for people.
True.
Which was a big thing when they were found.
They didn't want to have crime, I guess.
Even though they have a full city underneath the ground that's just crime.
Yeah. Well, we did have rifles, I think.
Yeah, they have rifles, but they don't have, like, the omnidirectional mobility gear guns. Yeah. And that omnidirectional gear was way more advanced and worked way better.
Yeah.
Like, it was more lightweight. It was more of a suit than anything. Which is what we see them using in...
now. It's like, now, like, where...
They still use the swords, but...
Yeah, of course, I have to. But they're not really fighting Titans anymore.
No, they're not. They're killing
humans,
people. Yeah.
But people kind of deserve it.
Yeah, they do. They're assholes.
They should have killed that girl who killed Sasha right away.
Of course they should have.
They should have.
I didn't care about that character. I cared about the boy. That was about it. Oh, hey, a piece of foam fell.
Oh, wow. I cared about Sasha a lot. Like, she was one of my favorite little joke characters.
Sasha was fantastic. You know, in the game, your original character that you play as falls in love with Sasha?
Really?
Or, like, Sasha falls in love with you, at least. Like,
So,
she has, like, a crush on you and everything.
do you die in my game?
I have to assume that you do. I'm not that far into the game, but I have to assume because it goes into Season 2 as well. So, I don't know. And I know that it goes into Season 2 because in the opening sequence, you get to see Ymir's jaw tighten.
So you haven't finished
The
playing
game.
the games?
No, I have not finished playing the second game. I did finish the first game, which ends with a post-credit scene of the Beast Titan throwing a rock.
I find it funny because, like, in my game, like, in my book, it's like a game because you get to choose different outcomes.
Right.
And I would always choose a bad outcome. That would kill me.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I stopped. Like, I never finished it because I got one good outcome, and that was when Marco lived and got married. But, I'm like...
Back to Before the Fall. What do you think of the characters?
I find it interesting.
Like the fact that the main character was kind of the child of a Titan. Because his mother was eaten while pregnant, and then when she spit back up, he was still alive, and they, like, cut her open, and there he was.
Did he ever got powers from it?
No, he doesn't have powers from it.
Oh, that's gay.
I don't think he does.
Yeah, I thought he had, like, got regeneration powers or something.
No, he doesn't have regeneration powers. If he got powers out of that, that'd be dumb, because he didn't have Titan blood in him. He just...
But with Titan DNA got mixed.
It could have, I suppose, but I doubt it.
True.
I don't remember. Maybe he has some kind of special ability, but he was called the Titan's child, and he was almost killed by his love interest.
Yeah, because she wanted to prove that she could be in the army. Like,
yeah, because she wanted to prove that she could be strong enough to be in the army.
even though I don't think she could.
No, she's too nice. What's the name of the main character? I don't remember.
It started with R, right? And
No,
wasn't he like sold into slavery too? Right?
Yeah,
away?
he was sold by people just to be sort of a decoration piece.
Yeah, look, it's which is kind of messed up.
It's
like,
really messed up, but
like,
I mean,
you think like that society is already messed up. Like, don't get me wrong, but like you feel like they could have done like a better job. Like they could have used him as a tool. Like see if someone else can, like
see if he's actually a Titan. Like if he regenerates, then he's clearly a Titan. If he doesn't, just cut him. Just cut him a little bit. If he doesn't steam, he's not a Titan.
Yeah, like we could have used him for like power. Like we could use I don't know. They could have tried to use him instead of.
The problem with his character is that it makes no sense because with with the way that they were at the time, they should have at least tested to see if he was a Titan.
Yeah.
And when they didn't, it was like that's not a thing that they would have done. They wouldn't have just sold him into slavery. They would have checked, and as soon as they figured out that he wasn't a Titan,
they would just let him
fine.
be human.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like if that happened nowadays, everybody in the public would have been. I mean, like in Attack on Titan, the public would be outraged. Like, yeah they'd be terrified, but they wouldn't just let the kid be sold into slavery.
Dude, one of my biggest fears when I was first watching Attack on Titan, because I had really bad anxiety all the time, was Titan's gonna be real.
Oh Jesus!
I had nightmares of like Titans like popping out of cars.
Well, that was basically what the first movie was. The first movie screws up Titans a lot because
Really?
it's not Eldians; it's just people. It's just people turning into Titans.
Oh, that's
like there's a clip where there's a clip from like a CCTV thing where a dude just sort of turns into a Titan in a grocery store or in like a gas station store.
Really?
Yeah. It was really dumb. The movie's really dumb, but I mean it's good if the source material didn't exist. Like I would have loved to see a sequel out of that just because.
Like when the original like anime was out and no one really read the manga at the time. Do you ever looked up theories of where like what geographical location of Paradise Island was?
No.
People always thought it was in Germany.
It couldn't have been, because isn't like Marley? That's the name of the dudes. That's the name of the mainlanders. Marleyans.
Marleyans, yes.
We figured it out, guys.
Yeah, we said we were gonna look it up, but we never did.
And now we just figured it out. But Marley was not
Marley
is like a shore town.
No, but they thought like where was the fields and like where was enough fields for.
No, the island is gigantic.
Yeah.
So it clearly can't take place in Earth, like our actual Earth. There's no way. It takes place in some fictional Earth where that island exists.
Yeah.
Because there's no country called Marley. And the country that the other chick comes from, yeah, they talk about Asians and all that, but I mean, still.
Dragon Ball has Asians, right?
Yeah.
It's different.
It's like that scene in like the first season of Doctor Who where his first companion's like, why do you sound like you're from the North? Lots of planets have a North.
Yeah. It's always cool though. I hope they do go into like the whole world of Attack on Titan and like show like what it looks like
a geographical map of the entire planet.
Reference to a YouTuber, geography is everything.
We're gonna find out that it's like Australia or someplace.
I was just thinking that, but no, because like geography, like it could explain like a lot more about a series too.
It can't be too far south because. Well, I mean, there is winter, so...
It could be on the equator somewhere. Like, now
if it was on the equator, then there wouldn't be winter.
Sure. Well, I don't mean like equator, but like what? You know, a line, like what equator goes this way when like the line when it goes up?
You mean the fictional line that doesn't actually exist?
Yeah. Am I just making up stuff right now?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
There's just the equator. That's the only line in our planet. But yeah, I mean, I can't figure out what to say. It would be very interesting if they released like a geographical, like if they released a globe of the Attack on Titan planet. Yeah, I'd buy that for sure. That'd be amazing.
So would I probably.
Just to see where Paradise is.
Paradise. You keep
Actually,
saying
it is Paradise.
Oh man, makes me mad. I don't like it.
Well, I mean, I guess Paradise would work as well because I mean that's irony right there. Because the island is sure as hell not paradise.
And one cool thing, though, I think, is the Marlians, like, the Eldians and Marlians are the only one with Titans.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a very good point. That the Eldians were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Or at least Ymir was.
Yeah, like the Marlians, Ymir kind of screwed everything.
You know, that's a really good point, is that nobody ever really thinks about this or brings this up. The entire reason that Attack on Titan exists, fictionally, is because one lady lusted for power a bit too much.
Yeah.
Like, so many people's lives got lost, and so many people were killed just because this lady was an idiot.
And really, herself got killed, too. Like,
yeah.
She could have probably lived way longer and probably could see to that power through other means. But
nope, she needed to be a gigantic monster and make everybody think that she's a devil/god and then ruin everybody's lives for the rest of time.
Yeah, sorry about this episode, guys, too, by the way.
It is all over the place.
Yeah. But, like, one cool thing is, like, right, like, during a time skip or whatever, they're talking about why air machines are, like, coming, like, killing all Titans. We said we wish for a Titan with wings.
Air machines?
Flying machines. Planes, bombers.
Do they have bombers over in Paradise now?
Not Paradise, but other countries.
Oh, are they coming over and killing all the Titans for them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. They killed all the Titans on the island.
Mm-hmm.
In that 4-year time skip, they got rid of all of the Titans.
No, but Marlians had their own Titans that they would use criminals for war.
Yep.
And that's how they could become a dominant country. But then
because they used Titans as a weapon.
Yeah, but when air machines came along and Titans can't get into ships or anything.
Yep.
And
they're becoming obsolete.
Paradise does have a flying machine as a blimp.
That's very true. They do. They do have a blimp. And the other bad thing, before you go, last thing on this podcast, is that the people of Paradise still have one secret weapon that they can use.
And what's that?
The Wall Titans.
Oh, yeah. But
granted, Aaron would have to be eaten by somebody with royal blood for them to do that. Because he still can't control the Titans.
True.
But the people of Marley don't know that, I don't think.
I don't think so either.
So he could use, and that was their plan, to use that as a threat. Like, if you don't leave us alone and let everybody go, we will release the Wall Titans and we will destroy the planet. 'Cause that's what they're for.
Destroying the planet?
Destroying the world. Not just Paradise, the entire world. They're supposed, because there's, what is it, hundreds of thousands of Titans in there? So they're going to be used to stomp out the entire planet.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know how they're going to get across the ocean, but...
Well, they're giant. We can probably just walk.
I don't know. The ocean's pretty deep.
Yeah, but they can probably live underwater if they don't have lungs.
I suppose, but what about the pressure?
True.
Maybe they could just jump.
Well, that's a question for next time.
That is a question for next time. We will look up a Titan's water capabilities. This is our shortest episode yet.
Well, peace out, guys. It was good talking to you, and I have to leave now.
Yep. Peace.
This has been Animic.
This has been Animic. Peace.